Happy GAQA Tuesday. I hope you guys are having a fantastical, wonderful, magical Tuesday. I know I am, aside from being slightly sore, but you all know by now that that is just kind of how it is after a Monday workout. But yesterday's workout was a little more of a butt kicker on me than probably normal, just because it was the first time that I, was lifting tires and going back to lifting and doing a lot of stuff with my back. And so it was just exhausting for me. While it didn't hurt so much, and now I'm not really in a lot of pain now, aside from just being a little sore, like a little tight, like my muscles are tight. I'm not in a massive amount of pain. It's just exhausting. And so I didn't get as comfortable as quickly as I would have liked to last night. There was a lot of tossing and turning involved, and I finally, I think, got to sleep and sound asleep by like 1:30. But it's okay, because I know that I like piss and whine about the gym and say it's a trap, but at the end of the day, it is absolutely the best stress reliever on the planet. It is so relaxing. I can go in there mad as a hornet and come out just refreshed and re-energized and recharged. And even though I'm like sweating from places I didn't know you could sweat, or I'm sore in places I didn't know you could be sore, it is the best feeling. I really do have the best trainer in the world. Rob is amazing, and he knows exactly how to push me and how to push my buttons, but he knows what he needs to do with me personally to get results from me, and that's what I love. Like, I don't have to wonder if I'm doing something right, or if I'm wondering if I'm getting results, because Rob is right there being the most encouraging person. Even though he is this beast hulk of a man, he is the most kind, sweet, caring individual, and all he wants you to do is be fit and healthy. So I love going to the gym and working out, even though I piss and whine about it and complain. And if muscle soreness is the least of my worries on a daily basis, then I'm doing something right. But we're not here to talk about another, semi-failing day at the gym. We're here for GAQA Tuesday, where I answer all of your Ghost Adventures related questions that you guys ask me all up on the Facebook page. And we have a fun little list for you guys today, and we're going to get right into it so that I can get this video to you, hopefully before midnight, because I never know if the upload is going to work the way that I want it to. And I have stuffs to do today because it is Tuesday, so that means it is horseback riding day, and kids will be a-calling, and I will have to answer. So we are going to get right into this video. Our first question is on Aaron's appearance. He has totally changed. What is he doing? What changed him? Was it his divorce, or was it something else? This is no surprise. If you look back at the first couple of seasons of Ghost Adventures, he was a big boy. I mean, there was a lot of Aaron to love. And he had hair on his head, not just his face. He was a little chunky. He was a little husky. But he was still Aaron. And I think in the last few years, we have really noticed Aaron changing. He's gotten so much thinner. He's in shape. He's, working out. He's fit. He's healthy. I think I've always wondered too, you know that you hear these stories of when people are experiencing paranormal activity, or they're exposed to a lot of paranormal activity or a lot of negative energy, that it takes a toll on their bodies. They don't sleep right. Therefore, they're not eating right. They're just not, they're not doing a lot of things right. And I don't know if this necessarily has a hand in Aaron's change. I think it very well may have a hand in his change. Just being exposed to all of that for long periods of time can take a physical toll on your body. But I really think that it came to a point where Aaron just wanted to get healthy. We all know Zach is a pretty healthy guy. He likes to work out and things like that. And Nick when Nick was around, Nick was a pretty healthy, is a pretty healthy guy too, and likes to do the same things. And so I think that being around those two maybe have influenced him a little bit. Maybe they cared, they just wanted their friend to be healthy. And so they just kind of showed him a different way, a different lifestyle. And of course, personal tragedy, personal loss, personal change, divorce, separation, fighting with someone that you care about, fighting for something that may or may not be there. I think it all takes a toll on you physically. And you lose weight very rapidly because you're stressed out. Some people stress eat, some people stress lose weight. And Aaron may have very well stress lost weight. I know that, his divorce ended, and I think that, they're still really good friends, but his divorce his marriage still ended. And that's going to take a toll on anybody, emotionally, mentally, physically. So I think all of those have a hand in it. And then he just wanted to get healthy too. I think that when you do something like they do, you can't sit there and be 90 pounds overweight, or you can't and expect to be able to keep up with the guys that aren't. So I mean, they're on the go all the time. They're constantly flying, they're constantly going, they're constantly investigating, they're constantly doing aftershocks or doing something else. And being on the go like that all the time, your metabolism's going to pick up. You're going to get more active. You're going to not put on weight as bad as you were before when you were just sitting on your butt doing nothing. So I think that all of those factors have contributed into Aaron's weight loss. I personally think he looks great. I think that it was a good choice, and I'm glad that he, got healthy and kicked himself in the butt to do so. And I hope that, there's not something underlying there that we don't know about, that, like you could think of sickness and disease and things like that. And I really don't think that's Aaron's case, but you never know. Personal lives are personal for a reason. So you never know. But I think personally it was, yes, his divorce had something to do with it, the emotional turmoil from that, getting healthy, just wanting to get healthy, the exposure to all of this negativity and all of these things can take an effect on you. So I think a variety of factors played into it, but I'm really glad that he appears a lot more healthy and he seems a lot more happy. And so, bravo, Aaron, bravo. Moving on. Our next question is, are they going to investigate with Mark and Debbie Constantino again anytime soon? Now, if you don't know who Mark and Debbie Constantino are, they are awesome. They are paranormal investigators and EVP experts. They can decipher any freaking EVP on the planet. It can sound like white noise, and Debbie's like, did you hear that? And then as soon as they clean it up and you actually pay, you do. It's amazing. They can decipher anything. They're EVP phenoms. And they've investigated with the guys quite a bit, and I know that they are very, very close, and they're very, they're just kind of part of the GAC family. And I don't know of any specific times, like I haven't seen any sneak peeks of, them with Mark and Debbie. That doesn't mean that they won't. I know that they did the Queen Mary episode, and that was really awesome, and they got some really good evidence and some really good EVPs, and so we can only hope that they come back and that they continue to work with Zach and the guys, because they do really, really great stuff, and I really enjoy when they're on the show. Debbie and Mark, in and of themselves, they just bring this barrage of this personality to it. Debbie's kind of off the wall. You never know how long her nails are going to be or what color her hair is going to be, which I love, because that's totally me. Like, I totally just love anybody who's kind of wacky and crazy. I mean, I've had every color of the rainbow on my head, so I'm down with weird. So I hope that they come back, and I hope that they're sneaking into the work. I mean, when you're friends like that, you never know when you're gonna pop up. They could be in Zach's Demon documentary, they could be in the new seasons, the next 2 seasons of Ghost Adventures, so there's plenty of time for us to see the Constantinos again, and one can only hope that they come back very, very, very soon. Our last question is, I love these short little lists, because then I can get on a topic and just kind of not have to worry about rambling for 45 years and then squeezing a whole bunch of questions in. But anyway, ADD. Phew! Like I said, our last question is about their management crew. Who are they and how many are there? So I did a lot of research on this, because I got asked this question yesterday, and so it gave me some time to really meander and look around. And really everything kind of just came back to the Travel Channel. So as far as their personal management crew, one thing that I've always prided the GAC on is the fact that they did it all. If somebody was filming a close-up of someone else, it was either Zach, it was either Aaron or Nick filming Zach. Zach, was the lead investigator. You had the equipment tech was Aaron, and then Nick was an investigator and equipment tech, and it was just it was just the 3 of them, and that was what I prided on with the GAC, was it was just them. There was no big ta-da, and it's gotten bigger over time, but it's not so big that it's not personal. Even with Aftershocks, Aaron's behind the camera. It's Jay and Billy are doing sound. It's not this massive team of people that it takes, you know, to like run a village. It's not like a village of people to take to create this show. It is, for the most part, Zach and Aaron and Billy and Jay. And that is what I absolutely love. And so behind the scenes, I think really it's just a lot of them. I know as far as like managers and assistants and whatever, the only one that I know personally has one is Zach. I know that he has his manager, Cece, who is like his assistant, who like does everything for him, from like getting him Starbucks and Chipotle. She's got the typical like job of getting everything he needs and making his schedule, making sure he needs to be here and there and everything. And I think she does a lot for the GAC as well. She does, you know, when they can investigate this location and when this works and when this doesn't, because they have this. And so while she's Zach's personal assistant, I think she's kind of the crew's personal assistant as well. I know that she does a lot for them. And so as far as management teams and things, I think it all goes back to just the Travel Channel. I think it all goes back to they converse with them a lot because they are the ones who are putting their show on TV. And I'm sure there's some, you know, they have the people that they work with to edit the show, like Devin and things like that, where they do all of the editing work. So there's behind the scenes people, but for the most part, it's just the GAC, which I absolutely love. And then, of course, like I said, there's CC thrown in there somewhere, like getting their every beck and call whenever they need it. So that's all I found, and that is all I have for GAQA Tuesday. I will be back tomorrow for What Should I Do Wednesday, where I answer all of your general paranormal related questions that you guys once again ask me all up on the Facebook page. So start getting those in today, and I will answer them for you tomorrow. Until then, stay happy, stay healthy, enjoy the springtime. It's a little chilly here today. It's like, it was like in the 80s and it was humid and hot, and now it's like 50 and it's freaking cold. And it sucks because I don't do the cold, and Mother Nature has kicked my butt enough anyway. And with this comes more pollen and more crap, and I'm just not looking forward to it. But I will survive, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Much love and much happiness.